Hey guys, long time no see. I hope you are well by the grace of Allah. Today I'm going to talking about a interesting topic called next greatest element. So it is often asked in many interviews. So I'm going to explain today. At first, I have a array. Suppose the array has 5 elements. Okay. At first we take 15, right? So what is the second greatest element of 15? 7 is less than 15. 8 is less than 15 and 25 is greater than 15. So here we take another array and place the 25 in the 0 index because 15 in the 0th index. So here is 25. Now let's jump to the second element, 7. Next greatest element of 7, 8, right? So we put the 8 in the first index because 7 is in the first index, so we can put here 8, right? Okay, then let's jump into the third element. What is the next greatest element here? 25, right? Because 25 is greater than 8, so we put here 25. Let's jump into the fourth element. So what is the next greatest element of 25? Nothing, because 9 is less than 25, so we put here -1. Okay, and at last, what is the greatest element of 9? Nothing, because there is no next element. Okay, so here we put -1. So this is the problem and this is the solution. I hope you guys get the point. So now I'm going to discuss about how we can solve this problem. So at first I'm gonna trying the naive approach. So what is the naive approach here? We take the first element and traverse the whole array, and if you find the greatest element, then you print it, right? And again we take the second element and traverse the next elements of this array, and then if we find the greatest element, then we print it, right? It takes two for loops and it takes O n square complexity, right? So it is a naive approach. So at first we apply a naive approach. Okay, let's declare an array with the length suppose 5 6. Here I have 5 element, 15 7 8 25 9. Okay, now we can apply the two nested for loop. So first declare the for loop here. And here we can declare the second for loop here. So now, as you can see, I declare here as j is equal to I plus 1. What does that mean? That means if we take the first value here 15, then what is the index here? 0, right? From where I would like to check 7, right? What is the 7th index? I plus 1, right? And when we go to the 7, what is the I value here? 1. So from where I would like to check 8. So what is this index? This index is I plus 1, right? So I initial it from I plus 1. I hope you guys get the point. Then I'd like to check whether here is any greater number or not. If the array I is less than array j, then I would like to print out it. Okay, then I put okay, right. Now I would like to mark a track whether it is found a greater element or not. That is why I declare here a flag. I put the value flag as 0 here, and then after this for loop I print if then a print -1. And here I say flag equal 1, then break. Why I use break? Because if I take the 7, the next greatest element is 8, right? And 25 is also the greatest element, so it print 8 and 25 simultaneously, but I take only the first greatest element, that is 8. That is why when I find 8, I break the loop. I hope you guys get the point. And then I check if the flag value is 0, that means there is no greatest element. If there is any greatest element, then the flag value is 1. So if the flag value is 0, then I print -1. I hope you guys get the point. Now I would like to run the code. So as you can see, I take the 15 and I want to find the next greatest element, and that is 25. That is why I print 25. After that, I take 7 and try to find the next greatest element, which is 8, and I print 8. And after that I take 8 and find the next greatest element 25 and print it. And I take 25 and I want to find the greatest element, next greatest element, but there is no greatest element after the 25. That is why I print -1. And I take 9 and there is no greatest element because 9 is the at last. So that is why I print -1. I hope you guys get the point. Till now I talked the naive approach. Now I would like to discuss about the expert approach. So I'd like to take a stack st. I hope guys you know about the stack. The stack is also called LIFO. LIFO means last in first out. That means the value which is entered the stack last time, it exit the stack first time. That means if I had 1, 2 and 3, so what is the last value here? Enter 3, right? And it will pop from the top. So I expect you guys know about the stack. If you don't, then check the stack tutorial, and after that you will check my tutorial. Okay, now let's continue. And first, here is the stack is empty, so I put the first values index 0 here. Okay, I put the value here, index 0 here. Okay, now I take the second value and compare with the top here. What is the top here? 0, right? So what is the top's value here? What is the that means what is the value of 0th index? 15, right? And I would like to compare with the second index, that is mean 1. So whether the 7 is greater than 15, no. That is why we put this index here also. Okay, 1. Move to the second index here, and would like to compare with the top here. What is the top here? 1. First index here, which is 7, and I would like to compare with 8. So here is 8. So now 8 is greater than 7. So I would like to pop this top value here and put in the another indexes, sorry, another array. Okay, so what is the index here? 1. That means I put here 1. What is the greatest element here? 8. So I would like to put here 8, and I pop the this index from here, and again I check the top value. And what is the top value here now? After popping the index 1, 0th index. What is the value of 0th index? 15, right? And I would like to compare with the 8. So our value is 8, is still 8. So I would like to compare with 8, but 8 is not greater than 15. So I would like to put this index in the stack. I go to the next index 3, and the value is 25. So now I'd like to compare with the 25 in the top here. So what is the top here? 2. So what is the top value? Top index value 2, 8, right? And compare with 25, and now 25 is greater than 8. So I would like to pop this value and put them into this array. And here is the second index, and what is the greatest element here? 25. Okay, I put the 25 here. So I would like to pop this value from here. After the popping, what is the top here? 0. And again I would like to compare the 25 with the 0th index. So what is the value of 0th index here? 15, right? And 25 is greater than 15, so that is why I pop this value and put them into this array here. And what is the greatest element here? 25. That is why I put here 25. Now I pop this 0 also here. Okay, I pop it, and the stack is empty. I didn't put the 3 here, so I put the 3 index here. Okay, now I go to the last index here, 4, and what is the value? 9. Okay, I would like to compare with the top value here. What is the top value? 3. And what is the value of 3's index here? 25, right? And would compare the 9, but 9 is not greater than 25. That is why I put the index here. So after traversing the array, the remaining indexes will be -1. So what is the top here? 4, and the value is -1. And what is the value of 3? 3's index -1. So here the answer is 25, 8, 25, -1, -1. I hope you guys get the point. I would like to implement this code. Now cut it. So I'd like to initialize stack with value is integer. and call it nst. Okay, now I'd like to run a while loop, and here I put a condition, the stack is empty or not, st empty, that check the stack is empty or not, and put another loop here, and put the while loop under it. Okay, now I'd like to check the array in value is greater than the top value, top st top, and it is a index, so I would like to put in the third bracket, and here the array, right? So this, I hope you guys got this. And now this, if this condition is true, then what we can do, we take another array here with 6 index and make every value is 0, and then we put the array st dot top, that means the top index, and make it the getter element, right? So what is the getter element? The int element. Okay, I guys get the point. And then pop the stack, and so this while loop is running again and again when this condition is break. So after that I put the index value in the stack. Right. So as you can see, I already done it, and after that I ran another while loop, is the st dot empty. It checks the stack is empty or not. So as I told you before, after traversing the array, the remaining indices in the stack might be -1. That means ar st dot top is equal -1, right? And I'll pop it. Okay, at last I print the new array. Let's run the code. Shit. Okay, I forgot to find the top. So now as you can see, here is the similar value then according to the previous code. I am not explaining it. So I hope you guys get the point. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.